I landed from a good 8 foot height or something, because I hit the pavement hard enough to really feel the pain. That really freaking hurt. Pavement? I look up and I see I'm in a street. A street at night time, but a street. With roads, cars, houses, streetlights and all, but I can just tell something was off about it. The whole area felt just so very off to me. I tried looking around, but I can't seem to find anyone. Even knocking on random houses yielded no answers. I better check the survival guide. Yeah, just as I thought. This is level 9. All levels have nicknames, like this one is aptly called the suburbs. It feels tedious to write down all the nicknames. All I'm really focused on is documenting my progress and jotting down clues I might need for later. And if maybe when I get out, I could maybe publish the story and get some cash for it. Or, on the other hand, if I die in here and someone stumbles upon my rotting corpse, then maybe they can learn from my mistakes and maybe get even further than I did. If you're one such person and reading this now after claiming it somehow, then all I ask is, when you find a way out, please try to find a way to find my family and get them a message and just tell them that I'm so sorry and that I tried so hard. Anyway, about level 9. It's survival difficulty, blah blah, who the fuck cares right now? I slept in an empty garage cupboard. I thought it would be the safest place to sleep on this level, but apparently not, since I got dragged out by a wretch while I was sleeping. I killed it after I wiggled out of its grasp, and ran to a kitchen to grab a knife and stabbed it in the brain. That was just too close for comfort. I don't think I slept for more than 4 hours, and now my frustration level is at an all-time high. Level 9 is survival difficulty class 5. Unsafe, unsecure and infested with entities. Oh, yay. Glorious. Like I've had so much fun in the last one. Better just get on with it and see if I can get out already. I've had it up to here with this place. I'll check a few more houses again and see if something will finally end me. I write this part at the end of the level and in the new one. I made my way through the level mostly in good shape. I took a few good hits, but I'm fine. The worst part about the level is the sanity drain and the entities at once. I went through a lot of almond water in that level and got into a lot of fights with entities there. I was just in no mood for any bullshit. As I entered houses searching for clues, I also armed up with several long knives and made makeshift spears. I was on the warpath. I managed to kill about 2 wretches and a hound. I encountered a female death moth, but they can excrete acid, like a projectile. So retreat was the better option. The level was smaller than the rest, so finding notes and supplies was easier, at least, but there was also something else. A level exclusive type entity. The Neighbourhood Watch. Just large overgrown eyes, big enough to be a person, bigger in some cases. Ones that float have beams of light projecting from the iris, and that beam is powerful enough to burn away anything alive in an instant. I know, because I saw it happen to an unlucky skin stealer. And another type that's just huge and walks on the nerves of the end of the eyes. I'm not a doctor. Hiding was the best course of action with these, either in houses or behind any wall. They do as the Neighbourhood Watch would not naturally do. Patrol the streets and, watch the neighbourhood. I eventually came across a note that told me that walking into a field in this level will lead me towards level 10. What? I'd been roaming around on this level for 8 hours to find out an exit was just mere feet away? I was pissed, to say the least, and I ran completely out of almond water. I was not doing well, to say the least. I waste no more time and walk right into that field and walk for an hour into the dark before the fog begins to get brighter. I don't know how to feel about the night fellow. Meeting him at that moment right before I was about to die made me feel weak, small, clueless. I was about to die if he didn't come and save me. It made me want to be more like him. I don't want to be the prey in this place. I want to be the hunter. All my life I was made to feel small and weak. I used to get bullied a fair amount when I was a child, and my bigger mates would come to help me, even if I never asked for it. But even if they weren't around, I'd usually be beaten to a pulp, ganged up on and punched and kicked, until my heroes would jump in. That's the same feeling of weakness I just felt then when I was saved like a damsel by an actual fucking knight. It made me feel shitty. I don't want to be the saved. I want to be the saviour.